You guys have too much fun. You guys have way too much fun. Our next speaker, Chris Carmichael of Royal Family Kids, made me cry the last time he was here, so let's see what he's going to do this time. So, Chris, take it away.
Thank you, Jim. Oh, that's tough to make Jim cry, you know. It's such a pleasure to be back in front of you. I want to give you an update of what we've been doing since the last time we saw you. I just want to tell you that the connections and the guidance, the advice, the donations, and the volunteering that Barnabas Group members have poured into Royal Family Kids in a short time have transformed our organizations. And not just the headquarters here in Irvine, but around the country and around the globe. It's been phenomenal. And so many of you have partnered with us and come visit us at camp. We have a special video that one of our former campers who's now on staff with us helped put together, and it's to share with the Barnabas Group. So let's run it.
From my earliest memories, I always wanted to have a home and a normal family. I built up an idea of what my life should look like, but I quickly came to understand that my childhood was anything but normal. There was no way I was going to face life alone and survive. My grandmother was an alcoholic. My mother was an alcoholic. First, it was the belt, then it was choking. I learned to accept this violence and call it love. I grew to hide my anger, but I couldn't conceal the bruises. My life was turned upside down. I went from foster care home to foster care home for years. All I remember is leaving with a trash bag filled with a few t-shirts and my teddy bear. I felt like I had been thrown away. I was a spare part, a broken toy. I couldn't understand why God would give me a mom that would hurt me. We were eventually reunited, but the being continued. I was rebellious and angry at the world. And then I was introduced to Royal Family Kids. For the first time in my life, I had permission to be a kid. Royal Family Kids gave me all of the experiences that make childhood fun. Fishing, hiking, and birthday parties. I felt loved and safe. I wasn't invisible. It wasn't easy to accept that these counselors were really my friends. I'd been taught that no one would ever love me like my mom, that no one would ever take their shirt off their back for me. She was wrong. Royal Family Kids helped build a foundation of unconditional love and hope. They even gave me a Bible. They knew that eventually I would have to face the world again. It happened so fast. All I remember is my mom throwing out all of my camp gear and clothes. All I had the chance to do was rip out all of the signatures and quotes from my Bible. I was 16 and homeless. I called my mentors at Royal Family Kids, and they took me in. In the darkest time of my life, I reached out for people who had shown me true love. I remember telling God, from here on out, every choice I make will be directed to getting closer to you. I never looked back. Every day is a recommitment to forgiveness. Royal Family Kids has provided me with the tools to choose a new path for my life, one filled with hope and joy. I am thankful to God for this and for those that make it possible. We can all make a difference in the lives of foster kids. We can give them a sense of stability, security, self-esteem, and a vision for the future. Every kid deserves to smile. No one should face life alone. And thanks to Royal Family Kids, foster children don't have to.
So a Barnabas Group member helped produce this video, and it has really helped us, and we're so thankful for that. So organizations, follow up with those people who sign up on the sheet. Go meet them, keep emailing, keep calling them. It works. This organization has been tremendous to us. So Royal Family Kids is the nation's largest network of summer camps and mentoring clubs for children in foster care. And we work directly with the U.S. government to get the mission field. It's amazing. They say, maybe you can do something. Here are these children. Let's see if the outcomes that you present are going to be better than the ones we have. We work with the church to help fund it and to give the volunteers who take the kids up to the camps. And the camp is the magical place. The stats, Lisa talked about it a little bit, and this is something that is just amazing. With over 400,000 children in foster care in the U.S., and our stats show that 1 out of 2 girls are pregnant by age 19. And that 74% of prison inmates were in foster care. And 50% of all foster kids are incarcerated by 19. And no offense, but my primary objective would be to reduce the number of children going into Lisa's program. We're working with children ages 6 to 12 because we're trajectory changers. And if you want to stop the number of people on death row, 80% who are in hopeless, no direction, no choice, this is a program that works. Southern California, and specifically Los Angeles County, is the epicenter for foster children. With 400,000 around the nation, over 40,000 in Southern California alone. In these 6 counties, you can see Los Angeles County, how dominating it is. But Los Angeles County, if you tallied up all of the cities, the top 25 cities, what we learned by reaching out to Los Angeles, Orange, and San Diego counties can become a model for the other 24 cities. And these are the epicenters around the U.S., all these cities. The combined number of children in foster care in those 25 cities, 81%. And I have this budget to go all around the country and plant new camps, but we don't know how exactly to bridge those cultural and the gaps into the inner cities between churches and businesses. And we're working on that in Los Angeles County. We have 17 churches in LA County that are interested in sending teams to our training. Right now, in those 25 cities, we only have 6 Royal Family Kids camps. So we have the opportunity in these areas. And what we learn from our efforts in Los Angeles counties will pave the way. We are trajectory changers. If we make this shift in a child's worldview and what they experience and the people that are surrounding them at age 6, age 7, the different choices they make and the different worldview they have when they're 16, 17 is dramatic. We have 163 former campers who are on staff with us, like Eric, around the country. The program works, and it works because they trust us. They trust us because they've been to summer camp and year-round mentoring with us, and they hear, your life, it matters to me, it matters to God, and Jesus told me to come serve with you and to give you a different vision for your future. And given that choice, the children will believe you, and they'll make different choices because they have people in their lives that they care about and will listen to. So last year, many members of you came up to camp, and I just want to give you some of the pictures of these camps that you helped fund or volunteer at. These are actual pictures from these camps. This is what it's like to get off the bus when you're a child in foster care, and they're celebrating you and cheering you. You are a rock star. And the week is full of Christian mentoring and love, and full of exciting adventures down the Tube Hill, like this one from Rock Harbor's church. And swimming and biking and rockets and all the things that will a week make a difference? Absolutely. It changes a child's perspective on who they are and who cares about them. In a word, Jesus with skin on. Smiles mean more at Royal Family Kids, and we can only do that when we have partners who help make it happen. Of course, there are ways you can financially get involved, but today what I'm really looking for are some other things. I would like everyone to fill out a form because I'd love to come meet you because you know 5 to 10 people that can make a huge difference. I'm looking for 2 new board members, one with a legal background and someone with a marketing background. We have a great golf tournament coming up next May. Please rip out that form and sign up for that. I'm looking for sponsors and golfers. And most of all, I'd like to be introduced to your church or your business to come in and present how your church and or business can get involved with us. There are many entry points into working with us at Royal Family Kids, and it makes a huge difference. And if you would like to come volunteer individually, we can make that happen. Would you like to be a woodworker, a coach, a counselor? There are lots of ways for you to work directly with the children. Even if you just want to come visit with us a day, we lead trips up for business people. You can take 1 or 2 or 10 people from your business, and we can bring them up and show them what real love looks like when you're pouring in the lives of a foster child. Thank you so much. God bless you, and really appreciate the membership at the Barnabas Group.
Chris, Susie, my wife, signed up to go to camp, so you got one. All right, let's pray for Chris. Father, once again, we're reminded and we're shown just what's going on in the foster care system. And a simple thing like a week at camp where these kids can see your love firsthand and experience it, can change their life trajectory. So we just thank you for Chris, for his vision, for leading this ministry that's been around for a number of years and taking it to new plateaus, Lord. And we would pray that you would continue to have your hand on him, open all the doors that he needs open, and pray that people today would connect with him. We just lift this up to you in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ.